guys, so we're live at Huawei event. They're supposed to give us some free phones.
Okay, you take that back.
Anyway, I gotta check in real quick.
Cool. Do you mind I make it brighter?
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've heard it.
It's actually after the press conference, you can redeem a smartphone here.
Oh, okay.
So you better keep the wristband with you.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, thank you. People walking in.
Alright guys, we're here. Alright. Hey, what's going on?
Not
You guys
much.
a tea for me?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Dude, this is a cool setup you got going on.
How you doing, man?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's live streaming. It's supposed to be live streaming. Hold on,
Is it on your channel?
Yeah. Hey, so Tim Schofield here with me. We got a bunch of iPhones. Can you believe it?
Oh
It's
man.
this thing that won't work without iPhone. So
Oh. What is it?
it's Teradek Pro.
Okay.
Allows you to link up your cellular connections from your iPhone. You know what? I put it on airplane mode. Yes. Airplane mode on.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, look.
Is it working?
Live stream.
See if it's streaming.
Posted, yeah, I want to see if it's working.
It might be lagging out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm here with Tim from QB King 77. We're about to go
What's up, guys?
with the Huawei. We're live. That's right. All right, let's go. I'm on AT&T.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated, oh. Jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it, oh. The past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. And we'll dream impossible.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? Good. You guys are quiet. How are you today? All right. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome to CES 2016. My name is Susie, and I'm delighted to host this global launch for Huawei. Now, CES is the leading industry event where major companies demonstrate their latest innovation. And Huawei has brought an impressive portfolio of devices here that you're going to see later today. However, before we see the products, let's take a look right now at how the Huawei Consumer Business Group performed in 2015. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Chief Executive Officer of Huawei Consumer Business Group, Mr. Richard Yu.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you to Las Vegas. It's so glad to be here, and you know that's Huawei. The fiscal year is the same with calendar year. It's the beginning of this year, so today is a good opportunity for me to have a report of Huawei, how about Huawei's progress, our business progress in the last year, especially our consumer business. And if you look at the last year, we achieved near 70% growth of our revenue. We're growing our revenue from year 2014 is roughly $12.1 billion to more than $20 billion. You know, that's we get increase another 10 million in 1 year. So, and you can see that in the last 5 years, and we we have a growth of our revenue 5 times in 5 years. And also for Huawei's smartphone shipment, we also have great big improvement, and we increased our shipment from 75 million in quantity in unit to 108 million. So over 44% of growth. And if you take a look at Huawei's market share, and we are still the top 3 smartphone supplier in the world, but our market share is close to 2 digits. So every month, every year, every month, we are increasing our market share. But I do believe that with within 2 years, our market share, we have the chance to be the number 2, top 2. So more than 15% market share, I believe that in 2 years. And you see our market share globally, like in many countries, we have big, strong growth in the last year. And like in Spain, Italy, in Portugal, like in Peru, in some countries, our market share even grown to be the largest one in that country. And even in China, you know, China is the most competitive market. All the vendors is in China, and they're competing very fiercely. And last year, from March of last year, our market share increased to number 1, even in China market. And our market share is larger than Apple and Samsung in China. But you know, also in other countries, in some countries like this country, and our market share is still very small. But I do believe we have strong growth potential. So in the next 3-5 years, you can see that we have more large growth potential. And you see that in the years, and we take the B2C, the transformation, and we dramatically increase our retail, our channel retail capability. And we, up to last year, at the end of last year, we have over 34,000 Huawei stores globally, and over 148% increase in our Huawei store. You know, the improve the retail coverage, that is very, very important for Huawei to let Huawei, the consumer to reach, to buy Huawei products. And you see that our brand awareness, you know, as if you see the 5 years ago, that's before we take the using our own brand, Huawei, our own brand in the past, you know, we are doing the consumer business in the ODM white label. We do that for the carrier operators. But 5 years ago, we started our own brand journey, and from the white label to Huawei, our own brand, from the low end to middle tier and high tier. 5 years passed. 5 years ago, our brand awareness in year 2011 is less than 3%. And the first year we increased to 25%. But the last year, you can see we increased to more than 76%. So we have dramatically increased our brand awareness in the last 4 years. And also, you know, that in many countries, our brand awareness dramatically increased. In some countries, even have 8 times of growth for our brand awareness. And you can see that even in our homeland in China, 5 years ago, our brand awareness also less than 3%. But you see today that we are more than 97%. In many countries, like in Spain, that our brand awareness increased to 79%. You see, 7 years ago, we are nothing. Nobody knows Huawei. Another very important thing is about our brand consideration. For the consumer, the brand, we experienced 89% of year-on-year growth. We increased our brand consideration from 18% the year before to 34% the last year. And also, this is the most important figure, because the NPS, that means Net Promoter Score. That means the consumer buy the product, they promote that to their friends. So, and with, you know, that's last year, we win the trust, more trust from the consumers. Our NPS increased to 47. You see that 3 years ago, we are even negative. So we use the Huawei, we have better products, better quality, better design. We win the trust from the consumers. I'd like also to take this chance to thank all our global consumers, their trust and support. Thank you. You know that in year 2014, it's the first time that Huawei we were ranked in the brand top 100, and we ranked 97 in year 2014. But the last year we improved, we increased to 88. 88. And last year also the first time for Huawei we were ranked in the brand Z, the top 100 most valuable global brand. We ranked 70th. You know that Huawei, we want to be an innovation leader, and we put a lot of resource in our research and development every year, and we want to be the best innovator in the world in technology, innovation. You know, last year we launched the Huawei watch, which is the first watch to have a classical watch design. And after we launched that, we received very good consumer feedback. We sell this watch globally. And last year, we also launched Huawei, the flagship smartphone, P8. It's the first flagship smartphone, full metal smartphone with a 4-color imaging sensor. You know, that's also with the optical image stabilizer, the best photo camera experience. And last year, also last autumn in Berlin, in IFA, we also launched the world's most compact and slim smartphone, Mate S. And after we launched that, we received very good consumer feedback. Consumer love it. Not only the best design and also very comfortable in your hand, and very beautiful, but also very good user experience on the camera, on the new technologies. But you know that's Huawei, as we care about the innovation technology, but we all more care about the partnership. You know that we want to build the win-win relationship with our partner. Today, I would like to take this chance to express our thanks to all our partners. Thanks for all your trust and support. Thank you. And also, I'd like to take this chance to thank all the media, all the your trust and support. You are a lot of report on Huawei, our progress. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. 2016, together we create more. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Richard Yu, and congratulations to Huawei on an amazing 2015. And now on to bigger and better things for 2016. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our next speaker, President Huawei Consumer BG Handset Business, Mr. Kevin Ho, who will be talking to you about the amazing new devices that you'll see at the show this week. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. Kevin Ho.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kevin Ho. It is my pleasure to be here in Las Vegas to launch our creative products. So this is my 5th time to be here, but this is my first time on stage. Frankly speaking, a little nervous. But actually, I'm very excited to share because I have creative products to share all of you. A smartphone, a tablet, a wearable devices, and something more. First of all, a smartphone. We have launched Mate 7 in 2014. IFA. It was compact, big screen, and super battery life. Mate 7 has the first ever one-touch analog fingerprint, one of the most popular big screen smartphones. Look at the domain. It is Mate 7 that creates a new category. Combine the compact big screen together with long battery life. We call it Mate Grey. Mate Grey helps you work in a better and smart way. And today, I'm very glad to share a new Mate Grey. It's Huawei Mate 8. A new style of business. I've been involved in this project for more than 500 days. 500 days, every day, and work together with my team, my smart engineer, to think about how to build a great phone, how to build a great Mate Grey. So every day I'm thinking about that. So to do a very good great phone, I'm thinking to build it excellent. There are a lot of the full of innovation in Mate 8. Consideration of the timing, I just focused on 8 essence. First, gorgeous display. First sight of Mate 8, you will absolutely notice the big screen. The 6-inch big screen and high contrast and 95 color saturation. We upgrade the contrast and saturation of this screen. And yes, it's a big screen, but it's a small phone. It's a very compact design. It's very fit in your hand. I give you a chance to embrace the big screen without burden. So compare with some others 5.5-inch screen, let's say, a slightly shorter. And secondly, high performance, never slow down, cool. So powered by 16nm Kirin 950, Mate 8 is all about high performance. So we are thinking about to build a great smartphone, but we start from build a heart of it. It's Kirin chipset. So we start to build a smartphone from design a chipset. 2 years ago, we're thinking how to build this chipset. So we are choosing the latest technology. At that time, it's still a big risk. But nowadays, we realize it. It is 16nm FinFET technology. It's the latest technology in semiconductor. And also, we're using the latest core from ARM. It's the CPU A72 and GPU Mali 880. With all this support, we can have CPU performance 100% up, and GPU performance with 125% up. And of course, most important thing is about power efficiency. And power efficiency has 70% up. Yes, high performance is very important. But of course, high performance does not always mean hot. So we know some smartphones have high performance, but it's hot. But together with our latest technology on the chipset design and with new design in mechanic and thermal architecture, Mate 8 can run fast, but always stay cool. Thirdly, more than 2 days uninterrupted performance. High performance is very useful, but non-stop. Mate 7 already built a benchmark in the industry for long battery life. And Mate 8 even better. So you may be familiar with this combination. So is your smartphone really wireless? No, actually no. Because in the afternoon, start from noon or sometimes, you are looking for a wire to a power bank or a charger to give your wireless smartphone connection because you need power. With Mate 8, you don't need this. Now here is some data give you a very clear idea on long battery life. 8 movies of 4 days non-stop music. Is this enough? Is this enough? No, it's not enough. Because we have more. here, rapid charging. This simply means only 30 minutes charging. You can have 1 day of use. Excellent, fabulous. Convenient security. Yes, security is very important, but always security comes with complicated. We bring convenience to the security. So Mate 7 is the first fingerprint, one-touch fingerprint, to introduce to the Android smartphone. And we upgrade the security level to level 3, give you more protection. And additional, we not only upgrade security level, but also we upgrade the convenience. We upgrade the unlock speed 100%. So give you more convenience. And together, we're using fingerprint to take picture, especially doing selfie like this. You can using the fingerprint to do selfie, not only to do like this. This selfie is a little difficult, but this you can do selfie very easily. And of course, so maybe you have to pick up a call like this. But nowadays you don't need this. You can just using your fingerprint to pick up a call. So very convenient, is it? Thank you. And more protection. There are a lot of protection behind this, but I'm just only want to focus my favorite one. Is a secure keyboard. So we have a secure keyboard built in our operation system. So anytime when you input your password, it will pop up with secure keyboard. And you can input the password with our built-in secure keyboard. And this can, don't worry about the third-party application steal your password keystroke. So it's much safer. We are optimizing this for protection. So number 5, efficient business. If we talk about efficient business, what's the first thing you're thinking about? Yes, conferencing. So every day we are involved a lot of meetings. Sometimes, sometimes, most of them is conferencing on audio conference. So now with 3-meter microphone range and premium output speaker, Mate 8 can replace your conferencing sound station. And you can carry your conferencing sound station in your pocket. Very good. And 3 microphone applications. This is also very useful for the media interview, because we have this directional recording to give you a chance to only record the interview and the interview. It's you and me, just between this. The other noise beside us, we are declaring the voice. And another interesting is you can record the old song around the Mate 8 and only choose one direction, one person to play back. So this is also very useful. And this feature is also very useful in this scenario. You can take picture with your Mate 8 in this event, and Mate 8 will automatically align the slides to its original picture. So very useful for this kind of the event. Oh, this is my favorite part. I have to share. The knuckle. So Huawei, work together with our partner in knuckle features. So you can double knuckle and copy screen. And you also can to trace to crop a heart. Oh, it's okay. And share to your family. Easy to share. And of course, you can long page screen capture like this. I can do for you. This is a long page, double knock, and it will copy this screen. You can see whole screen, and anytime you want to stop, just click. Okay, this is a long picture here, and you can share directly to your friends. Is this interesting? Yes, not enough. Of course, not enough. We still have two knuckles. Two knuckles. And the two knuckles to crop your own video, parts of your own video, to share to your friend. Because maybe you have the video for 2 hours, but you just want to share 2 minutes. You can crop with two knuckles, double knock, and then you can cut just 1 or 2 minutes and directly share to your friends. So this is a very interesting feature and very useful. Okay, number 6, global connection. So this is also useful for the businessman. We can support dual SIM card or one SIM card together with one SD card. And Mate 8 supports more bands than any other dual SIM smartphone. It's very strong, especially for you guys here, because you travel a lot. And another very important feature is Roaming Plus. With Roaming Plus, anytime when you landed to another country, Mate 8 will help you to connect to the local network very quickly. And another interesting feature is we named automatically add your home country code. That's if you call from your phone book, it will automatically add your home address. You can see here, home country code here, and directly calling. So anytime you fly to another country, this feature can help you directly call back to your countries. Very useful. Number 7, about camera. You know, Huawei always design the best camera on our premium smartphone. So how about Mate 8? We are thinking about design a good camera, every aspect, from hardware to software. So hardware from the lens to the sensor to the motor, everything. And software also. Finally, we are choosing the best OIS technology, which can support anti-shake angle up to 1.5 degrees, much higher than others. And we're choosing the new latest technology from Sony, is a 16 megapixel sensor, and the sensor size increased 23%, and the dynamic range also up to 20%. And also we designed the chipset, especially for the camera. We have the new ISP and the DSP to have the 16-bit precision and also increase the image processing speed. So this is also very useful. And together we have the hybrid autofocus. With hybrid autofocus, you can capture the best movement easily. And software parts. So we have the image smart engine. Work with image smart engine. Huawei Mate 8 can have the very good photo quality, even in the complex light environment, like this. You can compare Mate 8 and others. So this picture was taken by our staff globally. So even in a dark museum, Mate 8 can have the amazing ceiling detail. You can look at this picture. Very beautiful picture here. And look at the birds in front of the Golden Palace. The instant focus. You can capture the birds together with beautiful palace. And even for this picture, in a very dark night, to take picture like this with noise reduction feature, you can have the very clean picture. So wonderful, fantastic camera. Thank you. The last but not the least, stand out. Stand out from the crowd. Be you. So we have the wonderful ID design for Mate 8. The right curve and the right angle and even the golden ring. Very beautiful and fit for your hand. And a very beautiful detail here. And one more thing. I want to say one more thing is mocha brown. A unique color for smartphone, mocha brown. This is the first time we introduced mocha brown to smartphone. The world first. And nobody has this. Together with gold lens ring, it makes the Mate 8 even more premium. Thank you. So with 4 colors, pick your favorite. This is our first we've launched market. And here is the price. We have 2 versions, 3 GB together with 32 GB and 4 GB with 64 GB. So these are 2 versions. And let's go to product video.
The Huawei Mate 8. With a 6-inch Full HD display with 95% color saturation. Lightning quick octa-core processor. A true breakthrough in power and efficiency. Long-lasting battery with power-saving technology, giving you 2 full days of uninterrupted use. 16-megapixel camera with fast focus and outstanding imaging capabilities. Dual 4G SIM cards connecting to 20 bands across the globe. And unparalleled security right at your fingertips. Huawei Mate 8, a breakthrough in power and efficiency.
So together with our partner, we can make this happen. So some of our partner here will raise up your hands to show to everybody. Okay, thank you. So together with our partner, we have Huawei Mate 8, a new style of business. And second is the tablet. Thank you. So if we talk about tablets, what should be a tablet? What a tablet should be? Also, we think about this. A tablet usually has a relate to the entertainment, music, movie, and TV. all this need great sound. So we designed a Huawei MediaPad M2, a new style of sound. Let's experience. Amazing sound created by Huawei MediaPad M2, first speakers sound system, and a global first on Android tablets. Amazing. And not only this, we work together with Harman Kardon to create this fantastic sound. And golden ear tuning and industry-leading certification and make this happen. So thank you, Harman Kardon. And today we are happy to have Mr. Bin Li, VP of Harman Kardon, here with us. Welcome, Bin Li. Thank you. 10.1-inch screen, intelligent switch in 3 display modes, make your eye more comfortable. And fingerprint gesture, touch to unlock, swipe to navigate. And with the pen, you can write your idea just like a notepad. And of course, you can doodle on the pad just like on the paper. So here is the first we've launched market. And here is the price range. We have the fur versions. So MediaPad M2 is a very beautiful and very strong in the sound design, and of course, is very worthy tablet. A new style of sound, Huawei MediaPad M2. So thank you. Time for watch. So talk about the watch. So what should be a watch, smartwatch be? So it's a little difficult for me to discuss about this question. Because this topic, if we think about the smartphone, smartwatch, usually it's a lot of function, a lot of features. But if we talk about the watch, especially for fashion watch, always the design, the fashion. So how to combine these two? Yes, Huawei Watch, a new style of fashion. We have launched Huawei Watch during MWC 2015. It wowed the whole industry from its design. And we got a lot of award, amazing press. And there are a lot good positive feedback from the media. You can see here the best Android Wear watch, sleek and sexy. So this is a very good comment to us. But as I mentioned, that a watch always related to the features, to the functions. How to design a smartwatch for ladies. Yes, you should got one. Today, we are very glad to introduce 2 watches for ladies. Huawei Watch True and Huawei Watch Elegant. Beautiful, elegant, timeless elegance, chic design, and rose gold case. Are you satisfied with this? No, okay. Work together with Swarovski. We have as brilliant as diamond design with watch. and Swarovski bring their scenes to perfection and beauty to inspire the Huawei team. Now I would like to welcome Mr. Danny Coyne, member of the Executive Board, Swarovski Crystal Business, to the stage. Welcome.
Thank you, Kevin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As Kevin mentioned, I'm a executive board of Swarovski's core business. I'm also a fifth-generation member of the Swarovski family, and in this case, responsible for our gemstone business. So Swarovski, in its 120 years, has made many, many collaborations. These successful collaborations are always driven by two things. One is bold leadership in both partners, and the second is passion and commitment to innovation. And I think in this collaboration with Huawei, we have exactly these two properties. In addition, I think there's a combination, a marriage, if you will, of fashion and technology, a marriage of function and emotion, and in many ways, a marriage of precision and preciousness. And Kevin already mentioned the precious Swarovski zirconia stones included in the Lady Watch. We're hoping for outstanding results. I wish you the very, very best, and I'm excited that the collaboration between Swarovski and Huawei is only just beginning. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Daniel. So thank you, Daniel. I think that this is just a start to combine technology to the fashion. It's just a start to cooperation with Swarovski. I think that I hope we can have the very good cooperation in the following several years. Thank you. We have many faces designed for the ladies' watch. Pick your choice. One more thing. Oh, this is still features. The Huawei watch will bring onward calling to Android Wear for the first time. It also gives you a convenience. The feature, but also very useful. This is the first wave launch market. And this is the price. We have two versions, Huawei Watch Elegant and Huawei Watch Jewel. The P, so choose which one you like. Okay, let's go to the product video.
Ranimez votre lumière. Manifestez vos rêves. Il est temps de s'épanouir.
Wow, I can't wait to choosing one. a Huawei watch, a new style of fashion. Thank you. Now it's time for final review. So what it should be. I gave some hint to you. So this is the most important partner to Huawei, and we have launched this in 2015. And the comment from the media is the best smartphone. And it's a beautiful design, and also it's really excellent smartphone. But did you got this? Yes, you are right. Nexus 6P, a new style of Nexus. As you know, Nexus 6P already launched in more than 50 countries, and it's been very successful. And this is also very appreciated, great phone. The design is all about pure and premium. And it is a creative collaboration with our most important partner, Google. So work together with Google, we can make this happen. Nexus 6P, greatness and appreciate. And metal unibody design, amazing low light photographer with large pixel sensor, and also advanced fingerprint and LTE connection globally, and all-day battery life. And from media, amazing, the most premium Nexus ever, the best Android phone, the first no-compromise Nexus, so excellent. And how about today? Yes, today we will have a new color. It's a matte gold. It's a matte gold. It's the first time we introduce a gold color into Nexus. So new year, new color. Huawei will still cooperate tightly with our strategic partner, Google, in 2016. And we are willing to enhance this cooperation, not only for a new gold color, but also for the whole area. So more color, more choice. So thanks for our partner, Google, to support us to have this excellent, the best smartphone. And we'd like to even enhance this partnership for next year. And Nexus 6P is a new style of Nexus. Okay, business, lifestyle, fashion, amazing Android experience. So today I would like to say thanks to our customer for choosing our products, and also some of our Huawei fans. Maybe you are here. Oh yes. Thank you for your support. We can be here. And I have to thank our smart engineer. Only with your hard working can make this happen. And of course, to you, all of you, the media, the press here, and thank you for coming and for your support. And finally, I should give my thanks to our partner, wonderful partner, And together we create the great products, and together we create the brilliant future. Thank you very much.
Very much. Thank you, Mr. Ho. Not bad for his first time, huh? I thought that was great. Now, today, Huawei is one of the fastest growing consumer brands in the world. In just the last year, Huawei sold more than 108 million smartphones. That's a growth rate of 44%. That means a lot of people are talking about and buying Huawei phones. But what is technology without passion? What is the world without dreamers? Without dreamers, nothing changes. And without inspiration, we simply cannot grow. When Huawei started out, it had a vision. And today, it is a company full of people dedicated to making those dreams a reality. Now, please join me in welcoming to the stage DeLacy, one of Los Angeles' most talented emerging artists, who is here to express the Huawei passion in a song called Dream It Possible. I think we're all ready here, yes? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome DeLacy.
I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin, pull the cord. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we were. Don't make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible. I will chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking, until I'm breaking out my cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing, I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Impossible. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop the rest of our lives. From the bottom to the top, we're sparking wild fast. Never quit and never stop. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will glow in the dark, turning dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Possible. And we'll dream impossible.
Thank you very much, DeLacy. What a beautiful song, right? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you all for attending today. Now that we've heard all about the innovative Mate 8, the M2, the beautiful matte gold Nexus 6P, and the stunning watch, Jewel, and the Elegant, it's time to see, touch, and interact with them yourselves. So you guys ready for that? Yes, you are. Now, please make your way to the product demonstration area behind the stage to get up close and personal with these devices. You'll see there's an entrance to both the right and the left of the stage. And if you're media, an analyst, or blogger, don't forget to pick up your gift on your way out. The gift desk opens at 11:30 a.m. Thank you all so much for coming today, and have a wonderful, lovely day. Thank you.
Literally right before I got in line for the burger. I had to rush from the airport today.
They're supposed to give out some free gifts.
I didn't even get a chance to look at what Alright, cool. I don't feel so bad now.
It was really nice. Max, this is Dan, by the way.
Hey,
Me, man. I saw this crazy setup you got. It's insane.
we're actually live.
Wow.
We're still live.
Still live?
This is Tim from QB King 77.
Hey, everyone.
Dan.
Dan from
DLE Tech and QB King. I helped write for him too, but
that's the end of the show. We're gonna go grab our free phones. I'll see you guys later. Peace out now.